Sorry about that, guys. Computer decided to take a little crash on me. Should be good now.
Pitcher presents great moments in life make you sweat. Enjoy them with confidence with Mitchell. Revolutionary technology targets and
Alright, so we are back.
48-hour sweat
8 teams left.
Switch to Mitchell, the most powerful sweatless odor control. Verizon now has one simple plan.
Let me update what teams are left.
Small, medium, large, and extra large. If you need less data, pick small. If you need more, go with extra large. A whopping 12 gigs for $80 a month plus $20 per phone. Pick a size, change it up.
Everybody good now? I'm back.
It's a simple way to get the best network. And now, get up to $400 when you switch. Only at Verizon.
Hey, I'm back. Steak and unlimited shrimp is back. It's just $15.99 for a limited time. Try unlimited garlic herb or crispy shrimp for just $15.99. What about the bold flavors? Speak for themselves. With unlimited shrimp at Outback.
When he has a 50-50 shot, the odds are 80-20 in his favor. He is the most interesting man in the world.
Alright, good. Alright, so we got Spectra half case.
Great moments in life make you sweat.
1 of 1 has not been pulled yet. Was not pulled in the first half case.
Revolutionary technology targets and destroys odor with 48-hour sweat protection. Switch to Mitchell, the most powerful sweatless odor control. A Jesuit education is a journey. A journey of service. We call you to develop your talents and use them in service to others. Where will your journey take you?
Are you guys grabbing KC before I put him on here?
Order Showtime now and binge on 2 of the most highly acclaimed series.
If he is a terrorist, we need eyes and ears on Brody from the minute he steps off that plane.
Order Showtime now and catch up on past seasons in time for the return of Homeland and the Affair. Sunday, October 4th, only on Showtime. Order today for a limited time offer. Call 1-800-531-5000.
This is Bob. Bob's
Right.
on first date, so he's not thinking about where to buy his next set of tires. But if he were, all he
That's
needs
what we
to
got
know
left.
is TireRack.com. Right now, he can get up to a $100 mail-in rebate when he buys a set of 4 select hand-cooked tires. For details, you go to TireRack.com/handcook offer. But Bob's not thinking about tires. Bob's thinking, should I tell her about that thing in her teeth? TireRack.com. Find, deliver, install. You with us on College David? I think this might be another Saturday. What do you think?
I agree. Live from Tuscaloosa, going to be a ton of fun for Ole Miss and Bama. Saturday, 9 a.m. Eastern, ESPN. It is College Game Day.
We're going to do Pittsburgh this time?
Saturday games, including
All right.
Georgia Tech taking on Notre Dame. That was Malik Zaire out. What's going to happen in regards to Kaiser being in? Auburn, LSU need more from Jeremy Johnson if you're an Auburn fan. Stanford and USC is Kessler versus Hogan hookup. Ole Miss and Bama, as mentioned, and BYU taking on.
All right, so we got 7 teams left.
Another Alabama score in that one. Now time for a little bit of boy of bench talk. Let's focus on a couple of quarterbacks in the SEC. And Chad Kelly, Danny, was a transfer. He was a guy who was much early coming out of high school. Had some issues perhaps off the field, but so far on the field, he's been tremendous. And he's a rapper, don't forget.
That's right. He's a burgeoning rap career. Put it on his side right now, which I'm glad he did it because he's exceptional talent at quarterback. Went to the junior college.
You just say you're going to try Pittsburgh, right? Or no?
And you can tell on the field, he's got a skill set with a lot of natural ability. Here's an anticipation throw. He's going to have to throw it in the window before the receiver breaks in it. Right off the back here of that defender, leads him perfectly, right in stride. I like the accuracy and anticipation. Then he's got the deep ball. This is where I think he can expose Alabama's weakness in the secondary, combined with some taller receivers on the outside. He's got the arm strength to stretch that field vertically. You like when you see quarterbacks who do that. And then,
7 teams left.
X factor for me against Alabama, the mobility. Now, no one's going to confuse him with Tom Kaepernick out there, but he can beat you with his legs if that play is there. For this reason, I like Chad Kelly and Ole Miss in this game.
Wow. Well, Brandon Harris, to my knowledge, is not spitting rhymes like Chad Kelly, but He has to have some pressure on because as good as Leonard Fournette is, they do need some quarterback play against an Auburn defense. What do you see from Harris?
I like what I've seen so far this season, and you're right. He doesn't have to be great, he doesn't have to be Chad Kelly, he doesn't have to carry this offense because of Fournette, but he's going to have to make some plays. And he's looked clean this season. The numbers aren't great, he's just 9 of 14 for 71 yards. But here's a couple throws that are big league throws that you didn't see him make last season. One between two linebackers, right over. This is the toughest throw for a quarterback. Safety in the back, right over the linebackers, drops it in, big play downfield over the middle. Here's another good throw in the pocket, good feet. Big league arm right there. That is a big league arm. If he continues to play the way he is, LSU will be.
I think everybody in the room has one.
Defense, just don't hurt your team.
At least one.
Manage the game, make plays when you have to, and that's what he's done in the first game.
Brandon Harris making his first Tiger Stadium start on Saturday. It's a big one against Auburn. Still to come here as we continue on the halftime report. Talk a little bit of stealing money. Yeah, our man Phil Steele. Steal it! Breaking down some big games on the weekend with the spread. See if he's right or wrong. Find out next.
You can do whatever you want. This is America. If you put enough time against your dream, you can make it happen. These days, time is scarce. Time is money. So we work freaky fast to save you precious minutes every day, hours every year. We don't cut corners though. We believe in freaking good, too. We all have dreams. Each and every one of us. And time is what we need to achieve them. So whatever your dream, chase it. Chase it freaky fast.
T-Mobile now extends your coverage beyond the borders at no extra charge. Get 4G
Sorry.
LTE data in Mexico and Canada, just like in the U.S. And call and text as much as you want, to and from the United States, Mexico, and Canada. You heard right. Unlimited calls to any phone, even mobile, in Mexico and Canada. For free, it's included with Simple Choice plans. Only T-Mobile gives you coverage and calling in 3 countries for the price of 1. Switch today.
At DraftKings, we play for glory, and for this, the Giant Check. The Giant Check is no myth. It's our trophy of many hoisted playing our one-week games, like Dave Gomes and Adam Goulet. Are your dreams big enough to cash a Giant Check? Play DraftKings.com Millionaire Maker this Sunday. $10 million in total prizes. Get to DraftKings.com now and play free with promo code TROP, official one-week fantasy football partner of ESPN.
Bring your draft day dreams and hits that got away. Bring your prayers, your answers, your broken records, shady breakthroughs, and your victories. Bring the fires that forged Megatron and Revis Island. Bring your story and write your own. Because in a conference that had the most first-round draft picks this year, you better bring your A game.
We continue out there for Danny Cannell and Joey Galloway. Notable trends on Saturday. Northwestern has allowed a total of 6 points in its first 2 games this season. The home team has won 13 of the last 15 games between Auburn and LSU. And BYU is looking to pull a third upset as many games as the Cougars are currently 16.5-point underdogs to UCLA. Maybe another Hail Mary. Who knows? Our man Phil Steele is all about stealing money.
Last week, the rare loss for the best bet drops the record to 11-2 straight up, 9-4 ATS. Now let's get to this week's big plays. You know, Notre Dame has already lost their starting quarterback, top 2 running backs, and the starting defensive tackle injuries. But I like the replacements the Irish have. And in this game, they have got themselves a veteran defense with 9 returning starters that plays the option each and every year. They've got their backs to the wall. It's a circle of the wagons game. I'm going to call for Notre Dame to pull the upset at home, 31-27. Michigan State just had a huge game against Oregon, and they're in a letdown spot. Now, Air Force runs the option, and you have to be focused on every play, because one breakdown could result in a touchdown. I'm not concerned with Air Force being down to their backup quarterback, as coaching staff has faith in Carson Roberts. I can't see Dan Antonio running it up versus the Service Academy, and I think this one's closer than expected. Call it Michigan State 41, Air Force 21. The big game of the week reminds me a little of 2013, where many were calling for an Ole Miss team that averaged 38 points per game to potentially pull the upset over Bama. Bama was fully focused and won the game 25-0. Alabama is the #1 rated defensive front, and they're at home playing with revenge from their only loss in the regular season. And Nick Saban has won his last 7 SEC opening games by an average of 24.4 points per game, and only once did he win an opener by less than 7 points. I'm going to call it Alabama 28 and Ole Miss 17. I picked USC to make the 2015 playoffs, and they have looked the part so far, putting up 625 yards per game and winning by 50 points per game. USC is the second most complete team in the country this year, next to Ohio State. Last year, Stanford lost at Arizona State by 16 and at Oregon by 29, so they can lose by double digits. I'm going to call this one USC 32 and Stanford 14. Miami of Florida is my #1 most improved team this year, and they have quarterback Brad Kine and a deep set of running backs. Miami rates the edge in 68 units that I rank in the front of the magazine. They're at home in the afternoon, playing a 90-degree heat. Nebraska is switching from a run-based attack to more of a pass attack, and that usually takes time. My best bet this week is Miami of Florida 31, Nebraska 20. Last week, my bonus play was Georgia Southern in an upset, so let's call for another upset with my bonus play this week and take Bowling Green to upset Memphis at home.
We are taking notes, Phil. Should be a lot of fun this week. And Everett Gold with his 6th touchdown pass of the season. The only score so far. We're up 7-0 back and forth for this. I'm looking to get a new iPhone for my son.
Oh, we have it. And right now you can get 15 gigs for the price of 10, so that's 50% more data.
Oh, good. He goes through data like crazy. Oh, there's my boy.
He goes through data like crazy.
Yeah, data streaming, texting, email. Loves watching football games.
Oh, yeah? Who's your favorite team?
He chats. He doesn't talk. That would be weird. Get an iPhone at AT&T and get 50% more data. And right now, get $300 credit for every line you switch.
If he were to mispronounce your name, you'd feel compelled to change it. Therapists open up to him. He skips the first date. He is the most interesting man in the world.
I don't always drink beer, but when I do, I prefer the Sakis. Stay thirsty, my friends.
I will forever bleed garnet in gold, and I will forever be here at Clark.
We will be here.
Monumental in my academic and professional career, I think. The professors are some of the greatest people I've ever met in my life. We've always known what the life of Florida State, so we're going to love Florida State. FSU helped me so much by giving me all the resources that I could need to succeed.
Amazing experience. I wouldn't trade it for anything in the world.
We believe in possibilities. We're about getting things done. Challenging traditions. And starting a few of our own. You see, we find new ways to do things. We like our way. And taking care of our land. Who are we? We are Kubota.
This is Phyllis. Phyllis is headed to a science conference, so she's not thinking about tires right now. But if she were, all she'd need to know is TireRack.com. Right now, she could get up to a $100 mail-in rebate when she buys a set of 4 select Hankook tires. For details, you go to TireRack.com/Hankook offer. But Phyllis isn't thinking about tires. Phyllis is thinking, well, I'm not really sure, but it's probably important. TireRack.com. Find, deliver, install.
In case you got to roll, the second half of the game you're watching is always college football. Stream every game live at home or on the go. Download the app Watch ESPN. Visit watchespn.com. Certainly always a scary moment. Red bandana game last season, BC was triumphant against USC. They fought the comeback against Florida State. Second half coverage coming up.
This year, our Freaky Fast in-store service will save customers over 8 million hours. That doesn't even count our amazing delivery. Because we try to locate our stores closer to your mouth, we save time there too. You
Yellow Blue use it well.
Alright, we got Philadelphia gone.
Jack Lee Beef Jerky presents Messing with Sasquatch.
We got 6 teams left.
Jack Lee's Jerky, eat your wild side.
Alright, Fred, we were worried.
Working on my apology all Get Destiny the Taken King and a complete Destiny adventure in the Legendary Edition for your team. Wrangler Advanced Comfort Jeans are as comfortable as they are tough. They're built with a U-shaped construction. They don't cut into you like jeans with a V pattern.
Why is somebody always trying to tackle me?
6 teams left.
Real comfortable jeans.
The sleeper pick. The guy only you believe in. In 1 week fantasy football on DraftKings, he can be the difference. So
Not
trust your
that.
gut. Trust your numbers. Trust your Uncle Vito if you want. But know this.
That one.
That sleeper is out there. The question is, who's going to play him? This is DraftKings. Welcome to the big time.
Play this Sunday for your shot to become a fantasy football millionaire. Play free with promo code TWIST.
Looks like some folks have had it with their airline credit card miles. Sometimes those seats cost a ridiculous number of miles. Or there's a fee to use them. I know. So frustrating. They'd be a lot happier with the Capital One Venture card. And you would too. Why? It's so easy with Venture. You earn unlimited double miles on every purchase every day. Just book any flight you want, then use your miles to cover the cost. Now that's more like it. What's in your wallet?
Bring your draft day dreams and hits that God makes. Bring your prayers, your answers, your broken records, shady breakaways, and miracle breakers. Bring the fires that forged Megatron and breathe us high. Bring your story and write your own ending. Because in a conference that had the most first-round draft picks this year, you better bring your A game.
Welcome back to ESPN College Football Primetime, presented by Jimmy John's at Alumni Stadium in Chestnut Hill. We are ready for the start of the second half. The Boston College Eagles coming back out from the locker room, down 7-0 to the ninth-ranked team from Florida State. Hey, Plumbing background, Allison Williams with you. Everett Golson, coach for Notre Dame, the grad transfer. We heard from Jimbo Fisher, did a lot of good things in the first half.
He managed the game. This is the only deep ball he hits, so he needs to hit some deep balls in second half. His teammates will love the fact that Cadillac got knocked out on the reverse, but here's probably the play of the game. We're going to say he made this game closer. He gets away from Landry, and he gets away from Jack, two of the best defenses.
Going down, it's brutal.
Yeah, you play back how that first half.
Our stuff gets mailed out of here, goes to Rochester, and it sticks in Rochester for like 3 days.
Boston College needs to hit some throws, but Florida State probably scored too easily and got a little relaxed after their first drive, and Boston College had to get
So we got 6 teams left, guys.
Moving kickoff, and it'll be a touchback. Well, we heard from Jimbo Fisher before halftime. Allison Williams talked to Steve Adazio as they came out of the locker room. Let's hear from Allison what Coach Adazio had to say.
He said that this was the kind of game that they expected. Now, offensively, things are a little herky-jerky. He said they're still trying to find their rhythm, but he said, you know what? This is a big-time team. They're physical. We just have to keep hanging with them, pound the ball. Remember that message of finish he told us about yesterday? That's exactly what he told them at the half. Finish plays, pound the rock, and your opportunity will come.
This game is playing right into Steve Adazio's hands. He wants it close, he wants it to go fast, but he wants it to be tough.
The tailback on the first series of the second half is the sophomore Marcus Outlaw. Four running backs that they trust. Outlaw will step toward the middle. There is a flag. Nice gain out near the first down mark, but I would guess that this one's coming back.
Yeah, it should be fine. Let me check tape out right now while I'm here. See if I can find yours. I just sent Pat a text too to see if, because you received one, right? Break number 1. So I thought he put break number 1 and number 2 together.
Boston College cannot do in the second half to win this football.
But he might not have.
They had an unbalanced line. There was a counter play to the left side. They got exactly what they wanted with 6 or 8 yards. Holding penalty takes them back, and now you're sitting here 1st and 20.
All right. Let me find out what happened there.
Quarterback Darius Wade in the shotgun. He's going to sprint right and then hand it off. Up the middle, out low, with room so they get some of that penalty yardage back to the 21. That's a 6-yard gain for BC. That's where the yards have been on the ground for Boston College. Up the middle running is where they've had almost all their success.
And that's where Coach Adazio told us. He faked like he was going to run the sweep. It was a delayed draw play up inside, but nearly 80 of their rushing yards have come up inside the tackles.
86 total yards on the ground for BC. 2nd and 14, a play fake. That's a nicely executed play out across the 40-yard line.
Mark, I'm sending you your tracking number for number 3.
And if we look at this, it's the same play that they opened up with. They take the counter play back to the left side to outlaw, and then they hit Wilford in the flat for 20 yards, so big gain, and again gives Darius more confidence. Got to use misdirection, got to move the quarterback to try to make some plays against this talented Florida State defense.
Well, Wade does look like a more confident player since the early moments of this game. That time the middle locked up. Outlaw got a couple yards on 1st down.
Every time Boston College makes a 1st down, it's killing that clock. And Steve Adazio wants to get this into the 4th quarter where he knows if it's...
I just sent you over your tracking number
on Florida State than his team.
From the other day for break number 3.
7 throwing the ball. You do figure at some point BC's going to have to make at least a few plays in the passing game. They will run the fly sweep here.
You're welcome.
He's got good speed. And he dances out of bounds. Ended up running a long way to get about 2 yards.
Now they'll end up 3rd down and 6, which will be a key 3rd down for them. But they've already changed field position, so they're getting some things done like they need to. And Austin did a great job there of bouncing and staying outside, away from all the pursuit inside to try to make some yards.
I don't think that Steve Adazio was happy that Austin just stepped out of bounds.
I don't think Steve's ever happy unless there's a collision.
Austin in motion, Wade, option style play, he pitches it out low, right out of bounds. Good tackle by Terrence Smith, and he is short of the 1st down, short of midfield at the 49, which will likely set up a punt for BC.
Terrence Smith is a 5-year senior.
Yeah, I bet you they went out separate because
Very good football player.
Alright, I figured out what happened. We're good. They went out separately.
It's a misdirection play. As he comes in the inside, he's trying to run the option or pitch the ball underneath inside. Very good play by Terrence Smith. 5-year guy been around, made a big stop.
Now Howell, a punt. A little too much leg into the end zone for a touchback. Seminoles offense on the field for the first time in the 2nd half. When we come back, Florida State leads 7-0.
In the Outback, no worries means a 3-course meal for just $12.99 every Wednesday. And now on Sundays too. Enjoy soup or salad, an entree, and dessert. All this for that. It's No Worries Wednesdays and Sundays at Outback.
Remember when you said men are superior drivers?
Yeah.
Yeah. Then how do I get this?
Allstate Safe Driving Bonus Check.
So weird, right? My agent Tom said...
Only Allstate sends you a bonus check for every 6 months you're accident-free.
I'm a woman. Maybe it's a misprint. Does it look like a misprint?
Silence. Ask an Allstate agent about the Safe Driving Bonus Check. Are you in good hands?
This is so great date night, and this is such a good movie, too. The end, when it's revealed the grandmother did it, it's like, hello? Wow, was that Jordan? Whoa, that's cool.
Now, all Hanes underwear is tagless. Go tagless.
I doubt it. They're very expensive.
Human beings simply aren't built to function at the cruising altitude of 747. Our bodies will be literally...
Yeah, I used to have the online one. I got rid of it.
The storm of the century is headed your way.
Yeah, base cards will be worth something.
Looks like some folks have had it with their airline credit.
Right off the bat, they'll lose value eventually.
Seats cost a ridiculous number of miles. Or there's a fee to use one. I know, so frustrating. They'd be a lot happier with the Capital One Venture card. And you would too. Why? It's so easy with Venture. You earn unlimited double miles on every purchase every day. Just book any flight you want, then use your miles to cover the cost. Now that's more like it. What's in your wallet?
Celebrating its 11th year, sponsoring the Good Hands Field Goal, and that's Allstate makes contributions to participating universities' general scholarship funds for each field goal and extra point kick. To date, Allstate has contributed millions in scholarship funds. Back here on a beautiful Friday night at Chestnut Hill, Dave Lunning, Mike Brown, Allison Williams with you. The Florida State offense on the field for the first time in the second half. Their first drive of the game. 5 first downs, 83 yards into the end zone for a touchdown. Since then, 4 total first downs and only 76 yards.
And Jimbo Fisher knew this would be a fight, but he feels good that Everett Golson in the first 2 games in the second half has completed 25 of 33 passes, 385 yards, and 5 touchdowns. So he feels like he's got the better team, and they'll get some separation here in the second half.
Olsen, play fake, back to pass on first down, and he will complete the pass to Jesus Bobo Wilson for Seminoles first down.
Jimbo came out with a great plan in the first drive of the game. The head time, Jesus is his best receiver. He runs an out. He cuts really, really well against the best defensive back, Justin Simmons of Boston College. Again, good on good, fun to watch.
The junior from Miami, having a nice night so far. First and 10, Florida State. UC showing pressure. It's a pitch play. Dalvin Cook hits that hole, gets dragged down though from behind across the 35 to the 36. He got 2 yards.
Both of these teams have run about 30 plays. I think that's 32 now for Florida State.
Found it, Fred.
Boston College. So it's still a pretty even ball game. We'll see
Sitting in Rochester.
That Jimbo Fisher and the offensive staff made at halftime.
Since it was mailed.
It was a good tackle by 45 Mehdi Abdesmad. Jimbo Fisher calling the
Shot it on over to you.
Play.
So we got 6 teams left.
Here, Abdesmad, who missed most of last year, most of the last 2 years, but back healthy and playing.
Half case Spectra. I messaged you on Facebook, Fred.
Get out into the open, hit hard by the defensive back, Isaac Yiadom. So the third down, Florida State, 3rd and 4.
Back to 3rd down and 4. Critical play here for Florida State. You've got your entire package. He can run it, he can drop back, or he can use play action. I would think here, with the success Jimbo Fisher's had with drop back pass, that we'll see a drop back pass or a screen here on 3rd and 4.
3 receivers right, 1 left. Back to the backfield alongside Golson. That's Dalvin Cook. The throw is caught and incomplete. Dropped by Rudolph, and I don't think he was going to get the first down anyway.
No, that was a poor throw. You've got to make an easy throw because that pass play is like a run, and you can see the frustration with Jimbo. He had the play set up perfectly, but you got to get it to him on the run, and he's got to break a tackle to make the first down. Good stop by Boston College. What we're doing right now is just changing field position.
Rudolph dropped it, but it was not a great throw, and assuming the tackle was going to be made, it was not going to be a first down. Sherman Alston back to receive, standing at the Boston College 20. Jason Bates had a good night punting the ball, and he gets off another rocket here. Taken at the 10 by Alston. Dance his way forward, he's got nowhere to go. Out to the 15, and that's it. 49 yards on the punt from Beatty. So 7-0 Florida State. Boston College's offense back on the field when we come back.
Actually, there's some different ones.
And on ink delivered to your door. So print all you want and never run out. Plan starts
Baltimore and Carolina usually sell.
The most affordable way to print. HP Instant Ink.
The ingredients for a better football season? You're looking at.
Get our kickoff special. Any
Is
large
Carolina always there?
pizza for $10, and don't forget the Pepsi. Add a double chocolate chip brownie for $6 more.
Better ingredients, better pizza, better football. At the new
Baltimore's never there.
This is Smith and Ford.
They have tons of hits.
It's like Cooper here. Strong, sturdy, but not too sweet. Buford?
Built from outlets, built to refresh. Smith and Ford Transact, now on track.
Stanford, USC, Saturday at 8 Eastern on ABC.
Hi, Dan Burt back in our college football studios. Boise State taking on Idaho State. Boise
Yep.
State going to be our Friday night game next week at Virginia. They're coming off that Hail Mary loss, of course, to BYU. That's Devin Demas there with the score. Boise State at 14-0, although they did lose their quarterback line penalty due to injury. The Liberty and the Mystics, what an upset from Washington. Our friend Carol Lawson. Going to be a doubleheader Sunday, 1 o'clock Eastern. Liberty are the 1 seed. This was a big win for Washington. Dave, back to you.
All right, Dan, thanks. And indeed, we're looking at Charlottesville. That would be a big story. Boise State's quarterback is out for that game. While Boston College's inexperienced quarterback trying to get settled in against the ninth-ranked team in the country. BC's offense has been sluggish. 7-0 Seminoles. Boston College with the ball back, trying to run it middle. For Miles Willis with the carry.
And if you're Boston College, you number one, give a lot of credit to the speed and athletic ability of Florida State. They look very well coached. At times last year, I know people were critical of them. Tonight, they have been a really good defense. And you're also concerned about how far you can take Darius Wade tonight. How much do you turn him loose? But they've got to hit a big play here, either in the running game or some type of play-action pass.
Tightly packed formation. And the I formation on 2nd and 7. They will play fake. Wade, the ball was tipped and hit the turf. Yeah, quickly.
Good play call, had him open. Big arms got up in the air, and the defensive lineman penetrating there. And you start looking at Christmas. He split the seam with the offensive lineman, that young offensive line again, and he's right in Darius Wade's face. He tips the ball. That really wasn't Darius's mistake.
Yeah, I mean, I do agree with you. The play was there. Not a bad play call, but Marcus Christmas, the sophomore, got the hand on the ball. So now it's 3rd and 7 for Boston College. Clock stopped. 5 to go, 3rd quarter.
And a man with Florida State.
A low snap. He's got time and incomplete. Good. Some contact, but no flag thrown. 4th down, another Boston College punt coming up.
All right, 6 teams left.
Florida State did a really good job that time of pressuring from the defensive right side, but it was
Turn upstairs real quick. I'll be right back.
You're making a young quarterback make very accurate throws with someone in his face.
And that was another one where the way it came out of his hand, it almost looked like it got tipped too. He's been a lot worse. Wilson back to receive. Alex Howell's been busy. Funny, inside the 10, and he gets off a good punt. Bobo Wilson backpedaling all the way back to the 25, and now going backwards again. Cuts it upfield and gets crunched. Good special teams play by the Eagles. 7-0 Florida State. We'll be back right after this.
original chicken sandwich.
Hey, Mom, is there a dressing room around here? No. Hey, Mom, Dad, will you do a backflip? No. No. No, huh? Yes.
It's nice to finally say yes. Oscar Mayer Angus Selects, made with 100% Angus beef and no artificial ingredients. AT&T presents the strongest of the strong.
Okay, guys, let's see who can write the strongest tweet to show your school pride. Go. I have people who tweet for me. Excellent tweet, brother.
Thank you, sir.
You do what you still do. Strong assistant.
Who's strong enough to watch the college football playoff with Bo? Get stronger with AT&T, the network with the nation's strongest 4G LTE signal.
Mitchum presents Great Moments in Life Make You Sweat. Enjoy them with confidence with Mitchum. Its revolutionary technology targets and destroys odor with 48-hour sweat protection. Switch to Mitchum, the most powerful sweat plus odor control.
ESPN College Football, brought to you by the Lincoln Motor Company and the entirely new Lincoln NKX. And Chick-fil-A, we didn't invent the chicken, just the chicken sandwich. Florida State's defense playing.
All right, we're not filled yet.
Shutout so far. We're in the third quarter. Good student crowd is here at Alumni Stadium with the ninth-ranked team in the country. Florida State leads 7-0. 8:38 to go in the third quarter. 57-yard punt by Boston College. So that changes field position. And our first look at Mario Pender. Alvin Cook's backup. He didn't have much room trying to get it around to the left side. Are you surprised, Coach? Dalvin Cook has 10 carries in this game. That's it.
Well, I'm really not, because they're not giving him any room to make yards, and Jimbo's trying to figure out what he can do to get balls to other guys right now. But you got to give credit to this Boston College defense and defensive staff. They're playing hard. They've been out there a long time, but they're really stopping Florida State.
Golson in the pocket, look at the pass. He'll throw a middle. Pass is caught. Short of the first down by Bobo Wilson. At about the 36-yard line, it'll be 3rd and 2 for the Seminoles. And now Cook comes back on the field. Well, this is a talented Boston College defense.
And they knew they were talented, and they're proud of it. They're one of the best defenses in the country. You look at what they've allowed this year, and it's very, very impressive, even though the first two opponents weren't here like this.
Yeah, tonight's much more impressive even than the shutouts in the first two games.
Absolutely.
3rd and 2. Golson under center. The Cook in the backfield. We'll see if they can get the ball. They will not. Play fake. Golson rolling. Trying to hit it with his legs. Dumps it. Short and complete. Well, more good defense from the Eagles. That's 4th down. It'll be another Seminoles punt.
Really good pursuit by the Boston College defense. It was a good decision by Everett Golson because he wasn't going to make the first down. But Matt Milano is the guy who came out of that secondary. He's the hybrid guy, the nickel linebacker, and he forced the really poor throw by Golson.
Well, there's Milano, the junior, a Florida native. Boston College has a lot of players who play big minutes who are from the state of Florida. And against the Seminoles, we've had a punting contest tonight. One good one after another. Alston with the fair catch. So Boston College's offense back on the field, but some tough times here. Jimbo Fisher, Everett Golson, not thrilled with the way that last sequence went. Florida State's lead is 7-0.
Ole Miss, Alabama, Saturday at 9:15 on ESPN.
It's not about hugging trees. It's not about being wasteful either. It's about ourselves. We're taking care of ourselves. Takes care of nobody. Gets yourself. It's an MKC Heartbreak. $2.99. Only a true believer.
Hey, Jess.
Oh, hey, Blake.
How's it going?
Really good. How about you?
Ain't complaining, just here to pick up.
All right. You must be going somewhere really special tonight.
We got 6 teams left.
Come
Then we'll
on.
break.
You getting your favorite pair of dry cleans?
That obvious, huh?
Yeah, you think?
See what's going on here.
Nice pair.
Extra large.
I'd like to see him model them. Grandma. Oh, yeah.
Celebrate back to school at Joe's Crab Shack, where right now, kids eat free. Go ahead and take a moment to stop and drop it like it's hot. After all, at Joe's, we've been known to do a little celebrating ourselves. So hurry to Joe's Crab Shack, because now through September, kids eat free.
DiGiorno or delivery? DiGiorno. Or delivery. Taste for yourself why the shortest distance between you and a delicious fresh baked pizza is your oven. Thankfully, it's not delivery, it's DiGiorno. There's no better way to bring in business than postcards and flyers. You can say a little or say a lot. You can hand them out and you can hang them up or just mail them out. You can size them up and of course you can shrink them down. So if you want the right solutions for your business and the best value, the best choice is to do it yourself. Online at vistaprint.com. There you'll find all the right sizes and an expanded range of paper stocks. All backed by easy uploads, simple design tools, complimentary design support, and an absolute guarantee. So make the right choice and visit vistaprint.com today. And when you do, enter promo code MARKETING and get 500 postcards starting at just $24.99. Then you can stock them up and get the word out.
Well, tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. Eastern on ESPN, College Game Day presented by the Home Depot. And some of the stuff the guys are working on, really an amazing story. The 22-year-old freshman Tanner Mangum
Yes, they are.
BYU has become a hero in Provo. Tom Rinaldi tells the tragic story of former Nebraska star running back Lawrence Phillips and Laquan Treadwell. I don't think there's a person in college football not rooting for that guy after the...
I'm amazed the Ravens are still there. They got so many hits.
He's back. Getting ready to take on Alabama in Tuscaloosa. First down, Boston College. Just nowhere to run for John Edelman.
Boston College is definitely sitting here. They're playing offense with their defense. They're got 6:51 left in the third quarter. They're trying to be smart. They're trying to be physical. They don't want to turn the ball over. The two punters are having an unbelievable night to change field position. So now you're sitting here at second 11. You're backed up. What are your play calls?
It is a good point. The punter for Florida State, Casey Beatty, has just been relentless. He's been making stops, but the field position has not really improved. Wade stumbling ahead. Some field open there for Darius Wade, the sophomore quarterback, but he just couldn't get by. So he gets to the 15 to set up third down. Dave Fleming, Mac Brown, Allison Williams with you here from Chestnut Hill at Alumni Stadium. It is a beautiful Friday night. The ninth-ranked Seminoles of Florida State on the road against Boston College.
And that was a pass call with a scramble, so we'll see here again on third down and 7 how wide open will Boston College be for Darius Wade.
Score on the first drive of the game. Nobody has scored since. Wade time, throws deep, and incomplete. Into triple coverage intended for Alston. So it's 4th and 7. Another 3 out for DC.
Didn't take much time off the clock. It's down to 5:46, but they are gaining more confidence in Darius Wade because that was a drop back pass with very good protection, but also
75
coverage by the Florida State secondary. Once again, the most valuable players tonight have been the punters. So
I can do 70.
Boston College's Alex Howell can knock it to the other end and keep field position.
Howell moves another one. Sending Bobo Wilson all the way back and bounces right to a Seminole special teamer. What a break for Florida State.
That was close.
That was almost the mistake that I think BC has been waiting for. A very fortunate bounce. Davian Elliott was right there to scoop up the ball.
Well, outstanding punt again by Alex Howell. I do not feel like Boston College thinks they can win this game with their offense, so they needed a turnover. Ball bounces right back up to Florida State. Bobo drops the ball. He's sitting in a position where he's trying to look down the field and see if he can make the play. But outstanding play by Corinne Moore for Boston College. Very lucky that the ball bounced up in Florida State's hands.
Ends up 63 yards of net after the long punt, and then they went backwards after the fumble. Pitch play, Dalvin Cook. He's got some field in front of him. Gets to that corner, though. He did not cut it upfield. Tried to get to the edge and got knocked out of bounds. So that was a gain, but not a huge one. And Cook's a little slow getting up.
No, and it's a great play call. You've got the power look up inside. You've got a counter option out the backside. It looked like there was space, but Boston College is very well taught. They tackle well in space, and those guys are hustling.
Well, last week, second best rushing performance in Florida State history. Tonight, Coach got 57 yards.
Yeah, they're making it hard.
2nd and 5 for the Seminoles. Wilson in the pocket, looking to throw. He'll throw short right. Cook with the catch. Straightened up, but he gets the first down.
It's a big first down for Florida State. You can see now they're feeling it. The clock's running, 4:55 left. You put it in your best player's hands twice in a row for the first down.
Now, I do wonder whether Jimbo Fisher, I mean, he's watched Everett Golson misfire on a couple passes here in the second half, whether Coach Fisher just, well, we need to get the ball back to Cook.
Well, we got to remember, Everett's been there for a month. He really doesn't know the system very well yet, and there's a tremendous amount of pressure on him tonight.
Cook alone in the backfield. Golson under center. They will play fake. Here comes the pass rush. On the move, he will throw it away. Golson wanted the flag, but I think that defensive player for Boston College did a good job backing off and not committing the illegal hit penalty.
I think the more we look at this game, this is two really, really good defenses, and Matt Milano has been around a long time, and he's a guy that knew to pull up. He really held him up. They're not going to call that as long as you hold him up. If it was a flagrant hit out of bounds, he tried to hurt Golson, then they throw the flag.
Yeah, that was a very smart play by Matt Milano. So it's 2nd and 10. Play clock starting to wind down. Hand off Cook. Get to that left side. Cook. Hit at the 38. They might spot it close to the 39. John Johnson from his safety spot made the tackle. And again, Dalvin Cook a little slow to get up and slow to walk to the sideline.
He's been hit really hard tonight. And you can see what Jimbo's trying to do. He's running the ball, hoping he can get a crease against a defense in Boston College that may be tiring a little bit here as we get near the fourth quarter.
Just over 200 yards of total offense. Boston College still at 132. It has been a defensive game. On 3rd and 5, Golson pressured again. Golson throws on the move. He's got his man caught, first down. Nice throw on the run to Kermit Whitfield, who's having a career kind of game as a pass catcher. We know him as a return man. He's done a good job at wide receiver.
Yeah, twist up front. Florida State's offensive front didn't pick it up very well. Once again, the ability of Golson to use his feet, his athletic ability to get out of the pocket and make the play was key for that first down. 2 first downs in a row, so they've got the first really good drive they've got going since they missed the field goal.
And the check on Dalvin Cook looked like sternum, rib cage, something like that. Play fake. Golson look at deep middle. He throws. It is incomplete. Good effort intended for Bubba Wilson. The coverage by Cameron Moore, the sophomore. He was right there.
Cameron Moore's made some really good plays today. Again, it's man coverage. You see the ball is thrown to the proper place just a little bit too far, but outstanding play by Cameron to reach out and hit the ball right as Bobo's about to catch it.
Well, we see so many defensive backs who struggle with that timing of when to get the arm in there, how to time the breakup. He timed it perfectly.
Really good play for a sophomore.
Second and 10. Cook still on the sideline. Golson hits it, throws it. Trying to get to Mario Pender. Connor Wojak from up the middle. He just blew up the Florida State line.
Another senior on that Boston College defense. You look at the pressure inside. There wasn't really a lot of blitz here. This is just Connor Wojak overpowering the young offensive lineman. This was not Everett Golson's fault. There's a wide open receiver in the flat. He had pressure in his face. And now all of a sudden we're back to 3rd and 10.
Cook is still on the sideline.
Boston College fans are on the field. 2:58 left in the third.
Play clock winding down. Florida State's got to take a timeout.
The coach calls timeout in the second half.
So things not going well for the Seminoles offense. The first drive of the game, 8 plays, 83 yards into the end zone. Since then, it has been tough. 3rd and 10 when we come back. Seminoles lead 7-0.
6 teams. Brian, let me know if you want that deal.
The blood of his son on our hands. Now the Taken King comes for us all.
Destiny the Taken King and a complete Destiny adventure in the Legendary Edition for your T for Team.
PlayStation.
Kill your game? Hot Pockets brings you new snack bites. Bite-sized Hot Pocket sandwiches with 100% real cheese. New snack bites from
Hot Pocket.
Okay, no
So
problem.
Dalvin Cook, who came off a tremendous performance last week, Coach Brown's side, it's been a lot tougher for him.
This is one of the best run defenses in the country. Even though they didn't play very good competition the first 2 weeks, Florida State knew they were good, and Boston College knew they were good, and they're tackling really well in space.
And that may well have been a hit from the BC defense. John Johnson has Cook shaken up, and it looks like they're taking it back early. Look at the rib cage. He's going to the locker room. And Florida State just have to take another timeout. I think Jimbo Fisher is arguing what happened to the play clock.
Timeout, Florida State.
Wow. So they burn one and have to take a second timeout in a row because they lost track of the play clock, and Jimbo Fisher's upset about it.
Yeah, it was a crazy game.
And he is hot. So while he argues,
Denver tied it up with 30 seconds left.
30 seconds, we'll be right back. We'll see if they can get off the 3rd down play after this.
AT&T presents the strongest of the strong.
Jamal Charles fumbled it with 30 seconds left, and Denver returned it.
Kirk Street's the judge.
You can't run a crossing route on the dime package. I smashed that.
Roger?
Silence. Nobody likes to put your quarterback room.
Who's strong enough to watch the college football playoff with Glo? Get stronger with AT&T, the network with the nation's strongest 4G LTE signal.
Dave Fleming, Mac Brown, Allison Williams from Chestnut Hill, Florida State with a 7-0 lead.
Yeah, we saw it in the theaters. They're always obsessed with it.
Seminoles' high-powered offense has been stifled.
All of them.
By Boston College, and Jimbo Fisher's frustrated with the officiating crew. Had to burn back-to-back timeouts. Florida State has just remaining in the second half. And look who's back on the field. Back in the row. Dalvin Cook is in there for a 3rd and 10 play.
Great players step up when the game gets on the line.
Golson in the shotgun. Golson has time, not anymore. He gets sacked. Tried to step up, but there was number 8, Harold Landry, and the D had to spot as well.
Both of those are really good football players. The coaches bragged on them yesterday in our coaches meetings. And this defense for Boston College is playing with so much confidence right now. Once again up front, it's a twist. Landry comes all the way across to the defensive left side. Golson has trouble seeing. That's really a
Golson sucks. So sick of him being a quarterback already.
Defensive backs at Boston College. He had to hold the ball.
He had time. This guy is hard to believe, but he's really been the star for Florida State. Kason Beatty, another good punt. They're going to let this one bounce, and it will just die. Inside the 5, what a night for the senior Kason Beatty. All the way down to the 1.
Both of these punters have been unbelievable. And that was a smart play by Alston. The ball was past the 10-yard line. Fans will be mad at him for not being able to get it, but it was a smart play.
58 yards and down inside the 2-yard line. Well, a great SEC doubleheader comes up tomorrow. We'll start it off at 6 Eastern. South Carolina, they need to win on the road against a good Georgia team. And then the second half of that doubleheader at 9:15 Eastern. Maybe the headliner across college football tomorrow. Ole Miss and number 2 Alabama. It's been a long time. In fact, it's never happened that Ole Miss has beaten Alabama twice in a row.
And against their goal line, Darius Wade, the sophomore quarterback, will just push it out and try to get some breathing room. He fell forward across the 3, but they say he was down at the 2.
Now Florida State has to feel like this is a great advantage for them. They've got them backed up at the 2-yard line. We always felt like if the defense can hold here, it's going to be points. You get 3, you get 6 or 7 because of field position. So this is really an important second and third down. Second and 9.
Olsen hoping that he can get back on the field quickly. Handoff in the backfield and churning ahead. That looks like Tyler Rouse, who got maybe a yard to set up third down. They're still inside the 5-yard line.
Florida State's got to get the stop here on third down. A lot of pressure on the play caller for Boston College. He needs to make this first down, but he can't afford to turn it over. So here you have to
no problem.
A young quarterback in a very difficult
not going anywhere.
At a minimum, you'd like to get a little breathing room for your punter, so he doesn't have to be pinned up against the back of the end zone. Final minute of the third down. Wade has not been effective. He will play fake from the end zone. Wade is going to scramble now. To the 10, fighting. Got it. Play by Darius Wade, first down, Boston College.
That's a huge play by Boston College because you get points if you hold him. Even if he has a really good punt, it's going to be out to the 50-yard line. Play action pass. He takes the power to the right. Again, it's an off-schedule play by an athletic quarterback. He is a good runner. He goes north and south, knows what he's got to get for the first down. Great play by the young sophomore quarterback.
15 seconds now, 10 seconds to go in the third quarter. They will snap the ball and give it to Alston, trying to get to that corner. That just has not been there. He'll get by the first 2 tacklers, but basically no gain to end the third quarter. Can Boston College score? One of the questions for the fourth quarter. They are in this game down 7-0 to Florida State.
Stanford, USC, Saturday at 8 Eastern on ABC.
Looks like some folks have had it with their airline credit card miles. Sometimes those seats cost a ridiculous number of miles. Or there's a fee to use them. I know, so frustrating. They'd be a lot happier with the Capital One Venture card. And you would too. Why? It's so easy with Venture. You earn unlimited double miles on every purchase every day. Just book any flight you want, then use your miles to cover the cost. Now that's more like it. What's in your wallet?
Technology empowers us to achieve more. It pushes us to go further.
Special Olympics has almost 5 million athletes in 107 countries. The Microsoft Cloud allows us to immediately be able to access information wherever we are. Information for an athlete's medical care or information to track their personal best. The Microsoft Cloud can save millions of man-hours. And that's time that we can invest in our athletes and changing the world.
Hi, I'm Randy Moss, and I have DirecTV. And I'm Petite Randy Moss, and I have cable. Only DirecTV's NFL Sunday Ticket lets you watch your favorite team every Sunday, no matter where you live. I just moved here. I can't watch my favorite team. I love that I can watch all my old teams like I'm still back there. And I hate it when they put the Fruity Munch on the top shelf. Don't be like this, me. Get NFL Sunday Ticket, only on DirecTV. Call 1-800-DirecTV.
You totaled your brand new car. Nobody's hurt, but there will still be pain. It comes when your insurance company says they'll only pay 3/4 of what it takes to replace it. What are you supposed to do, drive 3/4 of a car? Now, if you had Liberty Mutual new car replacement, you'd get your whole car back. I guess they don't want you driving around with reindeer. Smart.
With Liberty Mutual new car replacement, we'll replace the full value of your car. See car insurance in a whole new light. Liberty Mutual Insurance.
Why pause a spontaneous moment to take a pill? Or stop to find a bathroom? Cialis for daily use is approved to treat both erectile dysfunction and the urinary symptoms of UPH, like needing to go frequently, day or night. Tell your doctor about all your medical conditions and medicines and ask if your heart is healthy enough for sex. Do not take Cialis if you take nitrates for chest pain, as it may cause an unsafe drop in blood pressure. Do not drink alcohol in excess. Side effects may include headache, upset stomach, delayed backache, or muscle ache. To avoid long-term injury, get medical help right away for an erectional lasting more than 4 hours. If you have any sudden decrease or loss in hearing or vision, or any symptoms of an allergic reaction, stop taking Cialis and get medical help right away. Ask your doctor about Cialis for daily use and a 3/3 tablet trial.
Mitchum presents Great Moments in Life Make You Sweat. Enjoy them with confidence with Mitchum. Its revolutionary technology targets and destroys odor with 48-hour sweat protection. Switch to Mitchum, the most powerful sweat plus odor control.
Well, quite a scene. The fabulous tenor Ronan Tynan here. Pass, making it inspire the Eagles. A pass downfield completed. Charlie Callanan with the reception from Darius Wade and his Boston College offense. Hard to believe, Coach. Here we are into the fourth quarter. They have not scored. They have fewer than 160 yards, and they are very much in this game.
But they're not making mistakes.
Brian, I sent you a friend request and then sent you a message.
An outstanding punter, and we just saw Darius Wade run for a first down, and now he's completed a pass. So the quarterback that makes the best plays in this fourth quarter will win this game.
All right, at some point, Boston College has to try. They're going to try and receive a pass. But there was nobody there. Smart play by Bobby Swigert to take it upfield, and he ended up getting 7, maybe 8 yards there. The kid who has an incredible story, injured his knee 2 years ago, 11 surgeries later, he's back on the field.
Here's the speed sweep. Florida State shut it down pretty much all night. The defensive backs played it very well. But senior, after 11 knee operations, Bobby Swigert pulls it down, very smart, and he ends up with a 2nd down and 2. You can call trick plays, and if they're not there, you got a guy as smart as Swigert can make it work.
They will stutter step Alston, and they will give it to him on that fly sweep by Chinsher and Alston for the first down across the 40. We are seeing the Boston College's offense start to open up a little bit. Meanwhile, an important story on the other side. At the end of the third quarter, number 4 for Florida State. We thought he was going a few minutes earlier. He did go into the locker room. Dalvin Cook, the star running back for the Seminoles, so we'll see.
This could be discouraging for that offensive line. You see Jimbo walking up and down, patting them on the head, saying, okay, we're fine. Let's hang in there, got to go score. But Florida State has let Boston College hang in until the fourth quarter.
Remember, this drive started at the 1. Now they pitch it back to Boston. But nicely by Florida State's defense. Terrence Smith has been everywhere.
And Smith made a fantastic play a few minutes ago on the 3rd down and short. He comes back and he came up so fast. Another 5-year guy. So you're seeing Swigert, you're seeing Smith, you're seeing these guys that have been around, that love their team, that have got their last chance to win. This is a really important ball game for both teams. And these guys are going to play their hearts out in the last 12 minutes and 40 seconds.
Well, Alston just ducked for cover, and you can't blame him.
And that's tackling a really fast guy in space.
Lost a yard, 2nd and 11. Wade will hand it off. And there just wasn't anything there. That was beautifully played by DeMarcus Christmas. And the ball's out. Florida State has it. Jalen Ramsey to the end zone. And then they will call that a touchdown.
Again, you're sprinting left, you pull the ball back for the delayed draw, and once again, the ball's knocked out by Terrence Smith.
All right, we got 4 teams left.
Christmas gets the penetration. He stops the Hillman, the running back, and the ball's knocked out by Smith and picked up and run back for the score. Big play for Florida State.
Huge play.
Brandon's taking Arizona and Baltimore.
Puts points on the board.
And of course, Jalen Ramsey is the one that is playing heads
4
up,
teams left.
Up and runs it back for the score.
Well, I know extra point. He's never missed one. It's up and good. That is a game changer. 14-0 Seminoles after the huge play on defense.
Yes, you're sitting here looking at penetration by DeMarcus Christmas. The ball is pulled out, picked up by Jalen, and he runs it back for the score. 14-0 ball game.
serious?
Now you can with the luxuriously transformed 2016 Lexus ES and ES.
Putting your finances in order. It's one of the best ways to start planning for retirement. At Voya, we can help you organize your savings and investments. So when the time comes, you'll have that orange money set aside for all the things you want to do.
Thank you, I got it already.
Taking that road trip, volunteering, or simply spoiling your grandkids. Isn't that what it's all about? Start today, be ready tomorrow. Get organized at Voya.com.
Hey, Mom, is there a dressing room around here?
No.
Hey, Mom, Dad, will you do a backflip?
No.
No. No, huh? Yes.
It's nice to finally say yes. Oscar Mayer Angus Selects, made with 100% Angus beef and no artificial ingredients. There's gotta be a way through here. Our hotel was. It's not a big vacation.
This seems crazy.
Tell us something we don't know, Captain Obvious. Okay, with Hotels.com, when you collect 10 nights, you get one free.
Oh, and this room smells like cat food and sadness. In the garage or out and about, Wrangler knows the ins and outs of comfort.
With new styles and great fits, you look good for any occasion. And they're built with four-way flex technology that moves with you for all-day comfort.
Wrangler, real comfortable jeans.
Yes, they are.
Next, messing with Sasquatch.
That's right.
They went out, I want to say, break 1 and 2 went out on the 13th. And then break number 3 went out on the 15th or the 16th. I have to check. Alright, we're down to 3 teams. KC's gone.
See your license dealer. Yes, Alabama, Saturday at 9:15 on ESPN.
You're watching the ACC on ESPN tonight from Boston College, and what a huge play in the fourth quarter, just when Boston College was starting to move the ball. Fumble forced by Terrence Smith, number 24, has had a monster game for the Seminoles. Scooped up by Jalen Ramsey, back to the end zone for a touchdown by the FSU defense. It's now 14-0 against an Eagles team that has not looked equipped to come from behind on offense.
And DeMarcus Christmas, a backup defensive lineman, because they're so deep and they're so fresh in the fourth quarter. And all of a sudden, he penetrates, knocks the ball loose. We talked about Terrence Smith being a 5-year senior and Jalen Ramsey, one of the best athletes in the country. So those are the guys that control this football game for Florida State, along with their punter.
Miles Willis back to receive a low line drive kickoff, and Willis will take it inside the 5 and bring it back. Willis stumbles ahead to the 25-yard line after Boston College's offense comes back on the field. Well, end your day on a highlight with SportsCenter at night. After we're done, don't go anywhere. SportsCenter's got a complete post-game wrap-up, plus Scott Van Pelt live at midnight. Stan Barrett closes the night from Los Angeles. SportsCenter at night after our game right here on ESPN.
We do know that takes a lot of air and confidence out of the Boston College offense, but I promise you, a Steve Adazio football team is not going to quit. They're just going to have to pick it up and open it up a little bit more than they like to.
Yeah, they do have to change the way they're running the offense. They fake that fly sweep. Florida State right in on the quarterback Wade, who throws it away. Kyle Lawrence Stample got the pressure from up the middle.
Again, this is not the skill set that Boston College loves to see.
So it's number 4, Dalvin Cook coming back on the field. He'll jog across the back of the end zone to go back to the Florida State side. So that's good news for the Seminoles with his pads still on.
Yeah, he looked up at the scoreboard, saw it's 14-0. That picked him up. He said, here we go. I like this.
What happened?
Yeah, I like this.
Second and 10 for Wade. And he gets that same guy. Now the ball is loose. Florida State saying they have it. And they do. And Wade is hurting. Lawrence Stample with the pressure. Derek Noddy was there to pick the ball up, and Wade is still down.
Well, Rick, Florida State's ball 1st and 10.
we said the young offensive line is not equipped to drop back pass against the type athletes that Florida State has. And all of a sudden, you've got an early enrollee in Lindstrom, number 75, at right guard, and he just misses because he's not ready for that type pass rush in this ballgame. And as soon as the game got to 14-0 with 12 minutes left, it takes them out of their mindset. Once again, Stemple, a huge player, balls out.
If you want to grab some of the deep, go ahead. I got to run upstairs real quick. We got 3 spots left, so.
I'm not sure. We have to look at it again.
We'll run up. I'll be right back.
I'm not sure whether
we'll get rolling. Hopefully.
Knee was down before the ball came out. That would obviously be a big question here. So Wade will be helped off the field. The backup quarterback is a true freshman, Jeff Smith. We'll see if we can see when the knee goes down, whether he's still got the ball. The knee's about to touch. I think he's going to be down. They are looking at it upstairs. And that's huge for Boston College. I mean, they lose their quarterback. That's terrible news. But trying desperately to find a way to hang in this game down 2 touchdowns in the 4th quarter, I think they should get the ball back.
Well, and you're going to bring in freshman Jeff Smith, who's from Florida. He hasn't played a lot. His skill set is more the option than drop back pass. So it puts him in a very difficult spot with the offensive line. You may see Boston College go back and try to run the football and get some options and try to get a deep ball, a play action pass, because it's going to be very hard for them to drop back against this really tough front of Florida State.
Well, Ron Cherry is the referee. Brian Robb is upstairs. He's the replay official. Ruling on the field, fumble recovered by Florida State. It's definitely a sack. But I do think that was indisputable evidence that the knee was down with the ball still in his hand before it came out. I think that's going to be Boston College ball. Now, it won't be a pleasant situation with the backup quarterback having to come in, but Brian Robb taking a look upstairs.
But it also shows you what one huge play in a football game can do to change momentum. All of a sudden, the defense forces the fumble. Jalen Ramsey picks it up and runs it back for the score, and it puts so much pressure on Boston College. Steve Adazio wanted to get it into the 4th quarter. He did that. But then the big turnover from the Florida State defense has turned this game into a 2-score game.
Well, now we're going to get the ruling from upstairs.
After review, it was determined that the runner was down prior to the ball coming loose. Ball would be Boston College ball, 3rd down, at the 17-yard line.
So 3rd and long from the 17. It's not going to be a pleasant scenario for the true freshman Jeff Smith from the Tampa area, from St. Petersburg, Central Catholic High School. They love his athletic ability as a runner. He is very much a work in progress as a passer, but he could be the quarterback of the future here.
He could be, and you've got to hope Darius Wade's okay, but right now, this young guy's only been here a month, and he's a freshman, so they have a lot of options with him, but they probably just have one package. He's not going to have near the entire offense, and he's in on a 3rd down and
all right, we sell out yet?
So quarterback draw.
Now look at the run. He's got good speed, but he's got nowhere to go. Out of bounds. Boston College will have to punt the ball away with 11:43 to go in the 4th quarter after the huge defensive touchdown for Florida State. And then the sack that has knocked Darius Wade out of the game. A much different feeling ball game than it was even a couple of moments ago. And you can see Wade's on crutches. You may not be able to see there, but he's on crutches as he'll hobble back to the locker room. Mason Beatty's averaged 52 yards on the Florida State side. Howell for Boston College has averaged 49. That one not quite as good. Wondering whether that hit the coverage point for Florida State. And we haven't seen a ruling from the officials. They say no. Contact. They scooped it up. Steve Adazio is convinced that that hit the back leg of one of those coverage players for the Seminoles. Tyler Hunter was the guy who did not see where the ball bounced. Now let's see if we can tell. Not from that angle. We'll be back right after this.
Molly down here?
No, she's upstairs.
Lexus GS.
Hi, Anthony.
He's not on here. He's working till 1 a.m.
Hi, Anthony.
Leased 2015 GS 350 with continental
Man,
navigation
you
system.
saw us just saying hello.
See what Lexus dealer.
HP Instant Ink saves you up to 50% on ink, so you can print all you want and never run out. Plans start at $2.99 a month.
The best light beer you've ever tasted. Or I'll give you your money back. Not me. I won't. Someone will give you your money. Someone at Heineken.
Take him over to Pat's house.
I'm guessing. Heineken Light, the best light beer you've ever tasted for your money back. With this guarantee, we're literally putting our money where our mouth is. No, we're not literally. I literally wouldn't do that. That's
Kill your game. Hot Pockets brings you new Snack Bites. Bite-sized Hot Pocket sandwiches with 100% real cheese. New Snack Bites from Hot Pocket.
T-Mobile now extends your coverage beyond the borders at no extra charge. Get 4G LTE data in Mexico and Canada just like in the U.S. And call and text as much as you want to and from the United States, Mexico, and Canada. You heard right. Unlimited calls to any phone, even mobile, in Mexico and Canada. For free, it's included with Simple Choice plans. Only T-Mobile gives you coverage and calling in 3 countries for the price of 1. Switch
Can
today.
we make it sound like an abusive relationship on the camera? I can see this.
Now you can with the luxuriously transformed 2016 Lexus ES and ES Hybrid.
Why you ever said that was dry?
Chardonnay is dry.
Huh?
Chardonnay is
That
dry.
is not dry.
I know. It's a reserve.
The game has turned ugly for Boston College. 14-0 now. They were down 7 just a few moments ago. He took a look in the timeout, and the ball did not hit the Florida State player. So BC was arguing that there was contact, and what would have been a free ball was recovered by the Eagles, but no. And this is the best starting field position for the Seminoles all game long. Now ahead 14-0 with their star Cook back in the game. Dalvin Cook turns it upfield and then gets dropped. We'll show it one more time here. Look for the ball on the left side of the screen. Does it hit number